Hey, how's everybody doing? Welcome back to Ask That Podcast here on YouTube. Heat just cut on. Glad I don't film on that side of the filming table here. And you might notice the Walking Dead blanket's back. It's actually got cold enough I had to pull it out. It's been like we've had some nights where it got below 20. It's like, ooh. Down here that's really cold. Hell down here, if it hits 70, there'll be people in town wearing jackets. I'm like, what the hell? It's 70. I'm still in shorts, a t-shirt, and usually a pair of sandals. It's like it's not cold. It feels good. Enjoy this. But look out here. Massive director's cut. Widescreen. Blah, blah, blah. This is the Peter Bogdanovich? Yeah, Peter Bogdanovich movie with Cher, Sam Elliott, and Eric Stoltz. This is one of those that when it came out back in the 80s, my parents, I don't think we went to theaters to see this. I'm pretty sure this is one of those where we just rented it. Watch it, and I saw it quite a few times. Like, we rented and watched it, and we had it for 3 days, so we let the neighbors borrow it, and they watched it. So I saw it a couple times then, and I've seen it like once or twice since then on cable. Kind of forgotten about the movie. Well, about a week before I found this, I'm sitting there, I'm making a list of movies. Okay, I kind of want to see a list of stuff that I haven't seen in forever, but I'm just going to look and see if it's streaming on anything, so because I don't want to buy them, because I don't remember if I liked them enough. This is one of them. I went and I started looking, and I'll throw a free plug out there, justwatch.com. Sign up for an account there, it's free. And it's a great database for what's streaming on what. You tell it what services you have that you pay for, which ones are free to use. You type in a movie or TV show, and it tells you if it's out there. Well, this was not on anything we had. And, like, you could rent it on, I think it was Voodoo, Amazon Prime, shit like that, but it was like $3, $4, $5. No, I think it might have been $6. I was like, no. Happened to be in town. Only place we got shops Walmart, so I'm walking through Walmart. And I always pass by electronics, so I go pick up groceries. That's where I get. It's the only place we really have for groceries, honestly. We have one other grocery store that the prices are just so much higher. You put up with the bullshit at Walmart. Passing by, they had that big rack of DVDs out, like in the aisle in front of electronics. And I see masks, I'm like, oh shit! And I look at it, and the price was like $3. Fuck yeah. Alright, real simple. Cher is the mother of Rocky Dennis. This is based on a true story. This guy had this rare disease where, like, he got calcium deposits all on his skull, underneath the skin on his head. And he had this weird, let me see if they show a picture. I don't really, that's the closest one you can get there. But he's got this weird deformed head, super smart kid, has these horrible headaches, migraines, basically. He was supposed to die a long time ago, and Cher's kind of like the biker woman. She always dates bikers. She's got this gang of bikers that one of them always gives a kid a ride to school, and he's just trying to live his life. Really cool, well done film. Sam Elliott's her boyfriend, not this kid's dad, but her boyfriend that the kid really likes. It's just a great little film, and I hadn't watched it forever, so I put it on a few nights ago. It was really cold. It's like I don't feel like going outside. I'm gonna sit out in the living room. We got fire going. We sat there and watched this, and oh man, I'm not the biggest Cher fan. I prefer her acting to her music, and I don't really care for either. Sam Elliott, great actor, always enjoyed him. Eric Stoltz, another good actor. I love to see what had happened if Back to the Future actually had him for the whole film. So I ended up watching this, and I'm like, oh shit. Really enjoyed the hell out of it. Now it says director's cut, so I'm like, okay, what's... I had not seen it in a long time, so I didn't realize it was that. There's a scene where one of the bikers, I think they're the Turks, I think that was their biker gang name, dies, and it's his funeral, they're lowering his bike into his grave. And then, like, one other small scene. But the big difference is when this originally came out, they could not, for some reason, get Springsteen's music, and the character of Rocky Dennis was actually a huge Springsteen fan, so they ended up getting the music for this version. This looks great, it sounds good, it's a DVD. You got a huge screen, you're going to be looking at it, okay, it could look a little better, and that's true. But for $3, you can't, I can't even rent this thing anywhere online for that cheap. Hell, especially not buy it. Ended up being a decent little movie night here. Oh, that was... Okay, so it tells you here, Cher's live rendition of Little Egypt. I thought that was in the original, okay. Mass revealed a conversation with Peter Bogdanovich, who just recently passed, and then feature commentary. I haven't listened to the commentary yet. That's not rated. If it got a rated, it would get an R because of language and drug use, because there's many scenes of Cher and the bikers passing the joint around. Many scenes of them drinking. She does pills. The son accuses her of doing heroin one time when she's all fucked up on the couch, like, oh. It's like an old hillbilly laying on the couch, but I'm out, everybody. Hope you enjoyed that. And if you did, give me a thumbs up, leave a comment, subscribe, all the other bullshit. Talk to everybody later. Bye bye.